Welcome to Kicking and Screaming. Another episode again. I'm a little tipsy, I'm not going to lie. I just came off the noon show and I had lots of honey whiskey with...
Ja Rule.
Oh,
That's
man,
cool.
he's the best.
He rules.
Okay, he does rule.
Yeah,
This is what we're talking about today. Big East basketball, St. John making waves. Yankees Gerrit Cole out for the season. MLB's new tech, automated umpires.
Love it. Love it.
And then we got Kevin Durant's new sandwich collab from Joe and the Juice.
I can't wait.
We're trying it. We're going to see if it's good or not. And we're throwing it back to high school.
High school. Who's high school?
Because we were athletes too, okay? That's why we're qualified to talk about this stuff.
Yeah,
all right?
long time ago.
Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Long time ago.
Let's start with Big East basketball, St. John's Impact. They're playing tomorrow, but wow, I didn't realize that they kind of sucky since 1985.
Yeah, they've been really bad.
I feel a little bad for them.
I mean, they had their moments. There's been times when they made the tournament. One year they actually won a game, but overall, Rick Pitino has totally revitalized the program.
Okay, so right now they're ranked number 6 in both the AP and USA Today coaches poll, which is amazing for them. They got a lot of hype around them.
Even when they went to the Final Four, that was the last.
That was 1985.
I know.
Yeah,
I know that year. I remember. I graduated. I went to school with those guys. I know those guys.
We're taking it back. It's bringing up old memories. How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel old. No, I'm young again because it's back.
Okay, and then we also just got some breaking news that R.J. Lewis, the leading scorer, just won Big East Player of the Year.
Deservingly so.
Right now.
He's going to be, you know what? He's going to get drafted. He's going to be an NBA player.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why are they giving these awards right now? The season's not even over. I don't understand why they do that.
Well, it's a tournament, and they have all the media gathered, all the Big East media gathers in one place at the Garden.
They're not even finished with the season. I'd be pissed if they're handing out awards.
Yeah, they're not going to change. The tournament won't change that. It's really like a regular season award. So,
really?
Yeah.
But what happens if someone just comes out of nowhere?
They'll get the player of the tournament award.
Okay. Well, congrats to him.
Yes.
Congrats to them. Rick Pitino,
he's a guy.
It's pretty incredible for his coach to take 3 different schools to the Final Four.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And he's the first coach. He's the first coach to take 5 different squads to the tournament. That's amazing.
4 or 5? I thought it was 4.
Well, it was 5 championships, 5 conference championships regular season. And in all cases, I mean, he took Providence. Well, he took Kentucky. He took Louisville. Now he's taking St. John's.
Yeah.
And he also took, I think he took BU.
Okay, I just don't understand. Obviously we know coaches can be amazing and very influential, but when you do that, what are you doing differently with your
actually
to take them to that? What are you doing differently?
Well, it's how you coach. It's respect. He plays he teaches them. Yeah. And with these guys, it's all about respect. You respect the guy, you're going to play hard. The past coaches obviously didn't have the respect level that he had. He has the respect level. People know Rick Pitino is a winner.
I find that so fascinating. So that really, does that play out in every aspect of life? Say if you just have you have a great boss, the whole.
If you have a great boss, people play harder.
Yeah.
Work harder. Yeah. They do things that they may not do. Some people, if you got a good boss who treats you well, respect, you confidence in him, you go to the wall for him. That's
true. If they do make it to the Final Four, if they win Big East, they're going to be seeded number 2.
I think if they win the Big East, they'll be a 2 seed.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. I mean, this team.
Race all around.
Oh,
duh.
Ricky be buying. That's
Ricky.
For sure.
Ricky be buying.
Ricky be buying for everybody.
Ricky be buying.
Ricky be buying for everybody.
Ricky, where are we partying?
That's right. Vitamin water for everybody.
Oh, come on.
No, the guy who owns Vitamin.
Is he sober?
He's a big St. John's booster, and he's a.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Reason I would tell you his name if I think of the top of my head, but the guy who owns Vitamin Water, who founded Vitamin Water, is a big St. John's booster.
I thought 50 Cent founded Vitamin Water. Am I off?
Well, I mean, he's part of it. The guy who founded it.
Okay.
Long Island guy, St. John's grad.
Have you ever had vitamin water with a little vodka? Hydrated, and you have fun.
Mike people? It's like Michael Cole.
Yeah, Michael Cole. Thank you, Mike. Vitamin water. Am I right?
Mike who?
Michael Cole. Right? Vitamin water. I'm saying right? Vitamin water, right?
Okay.
Michael Cole is a huge St. John's booster. Family graduate. And basically went to the...
Is that what they paid for Rick Pitino?
That's exactly what they got Rick Pitino. He was a big booster, and he went to the Good Fathers and said to the Good Fathers...
The Good Fathers or the Godfathers?
No, the Good Fathers.
Are you sure not the Godfathers? It is St. John after all.
The fathers of St. John's, he told them point blank, I'm done.
Are you talking about the actual the fathers?
Yeah, I'm not making that up.
I was like, are you trying to imply the Godfathers?
No, the real fathers. He told them point blank. He said, if you guys don't bring in Rick Pitino, I'm done supporting you. And they signed Pitino real fast.
Okay, well, look at it. Hey, it paid off.
And it's paid off.
It's paid off. Let's get to the QB carousel because we talked about this last week. And we're like, what's happening with the quarterbacks that are in free agency or just people are just ready to sign?
Simple.
And we named a couple Justin Fields.
Well, I told you Justin Fields, Jets.
Yeah.
I told you that last week.
Yep.
And I will tell you that this shows you how bad the Jets and Giants are on developing players. How bad.
Because why?
Well, Sam Darnold gets cut, he gets traded away, and he revises his.
Look at how much money he just
big money. Comes to Minnesota, he's into the playoffs and signs a huge deal with Seattle.
Hey, what did we do wrong here with the Jets? I say we because I'm filling for the Jets, so I'm saying we as a collective thing.
I'll say
what did
we
we do wrong?
They don't know how to develop players. Man, Sam Darnold, okay? Now, I don't know what he's going to do, but it's fascinating. Zach Wilson sits out a year.
Yeah.
Basically, he's on the bench behind with Sean Payton in Denver. Signs a contract with Miami. And with Tua's situation...
deal, though.
It's okay. But with Tua's situation and with all those concussions, he could be starting this year. Daniel Jones... Daniel Jones is another one of the Giants. It's not just the Jets. Daniel Jones, he gets cut by the Giants. Couple of weeks with the Vikings. Next thing you know, he could be starting with the Colts. Geno Smith, who was a bust with both the Jets and the Giants.
Oh, I remember that.
And now what do? We bring in Justin Fields. We have a new coaching staff, and hopefully the Jets will get this right. But what's great about it...
But these players know this when they come to a team. They've seen a history. They've seen how great players have come here. Maybe it didn't work out, but they go on to make more money elsewhere. So is it almost just like I'm going to go jump in this situation and it might not work out, but I'll be fine after? Or
I think in the case of Justin Fields, he's struggled in a couple of places, although I thought he had a better year last year. He should not have been benched. I know they went to Russell Wilson. I guess Mike Tomlin is a big Ciara fan. And he likes her music, so he played Russell. That's the only thing I can think of.
That is not why.
I think so.
Okay.
That's the only reason. It's on his iPod because he's old. So he has his iPod with all his hits. And that's why, because you know what? He was 4-2. He had 5 touchdown passes, 5 touchdown runs, and he got picked off once. And he was playing well. Yeah. And they pulled him. And that's a mistake.
Okay, well, let's see how it plays out here then.
Well, what's really funny, let's just go a little quick scenario. Aaron Rodgers signs with the Steelers. Russell Wilson signs with the Giants. Yeah. We already have the Jets here with Justin Fields. Yeah. You got the 2 Steeler guys in New York and Aaron Rodgers contaminating Pittsburgh.
I wish you would just have a sit down with Aaron Rodgers. I feel like you would like him if you met him.
I'm sure.
You just have to talk to him because you can't just keep talking smack about him.
The players like him. I will say this. I've heard of things. Okay. But I just still think there's other reasons for that. And we'll leave it at that.
Because he's giving them
you know what.
Ayahuasca or Kawasaki's.
You want on Kawasaki's. They're riding off like Easy Rider.
There you go.
There he is. Look at him.
I think it looks good in a Giants uniform, but he's going...
You know what's really bad? Eli looks younger than him.
Let's get to another sport where we like to talk about what yet none of us could compete with at the athletic level, even though we are athletes.
That's right.
We are athletes.
Can't you tell?
Yankees Gerrit Cole, his surgery. I feel so bad for this.
Not just his, but how about...
the whole Yankees.
And Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah. I think it's a lot of fans are...
They're bummed.
They're sad to see this happen. But look at these guys put their bodies on the line since they've been 13, 14, 15, nonstop. Tommy John surgery is like what happens when you're throwing 97 miles an hour.
And you put up the innings and the number of innings and the number of innings. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with Giancarlo. Great player, you know. And when the way he swings, and it's all upper body. He doesn't move his legs. So you put it here, and you're putting it here, and that's where the pressure is. And next thing you know, he's got tennis elbow, as if he's playing tennis with 2 rackets.
Dude, why are you talking bad about this guy who you want to go on a date with?
I love him.
Because, if he's saying this, he's not going to go on a date with
him. I'm saying I feel bad.
That's not how you get someone on a date, Lou.
No, but I'm just saying.
You better, give him some...
Oh, no, listen. You know,
better press coverage.
I love him more with a beard than without, but I love him. No, and I feel bad. I feel bad for these guys, you know. They just came off the World Series.
Yeah.
Felt like this year they're going to go back. Probably get smacked again by the Dodgers, but that's a different story.
I mean, but talk about the track for Gerrit Cole, 34 years old. He signed over it was a $324 million contract in 2019. Was the biggest pitching contract in MLB history at that time.
Yes.
And he's
and he still has 4 years left. Yeah. In fact, you knew something was up last year because, number one, He opted out of his contract, and automatically the Yankees rubber stamp an extra year. They did it with CC. They've done it with a lot of people. They wouldn't give him the extra year. They knew there was something up. They go and they sign Max Fried to an 8-year contract. They knew something was up.
Okay, so the Tommy John surgery, the recovery process for this is pretty long. So out this whole season.
And lately it could be part of next season.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, everybody varies, but for a 35-year-old pitcher with that kind of mileage, I would say he's not coming back opening day next year. I'd be surprised.
I think this one's really interesting is that we're testing out this ABS, the future of umpiring, automatic
I think it's great.
strike system.
I think it's great.
But you know what's also fascinating is that I didn't realize that umpires are part of a really strong union.
Oh, yeah.
And they are like, we don't want this. As everyone, remember, like the internet's coming out, what's going to happen to people at a printing newspaper? If people are getting sex, they're trying to upgrade the technology. But I think they need it.
They do need it. And it's not going to lose jobs. You still need a home plate umpire to make calls out and safe at the plate. So they're not going to lose a job. And they're so bad. You know why they don't like it? Because it's embarrassing. Because they're always wrong.
People are just resistant to change.
They're always resistant to change. It's going to happen. It's going to happen next year.
They're already starting to use it now in spring training, a couple games.
It's a very simple process. And it goes quick. It's exactly what they've been using in tennis.
Let's explain what it is. Because when you watch this on TV, you see the...
All right. So you see the box. You see the strike zone. All right. And it's the automated box. They have the little graphic there. Pitch is thrown. Okay. Pitchers call a ball. Pitcher doesn't like it. Pitcher calls for a review. Very quickly, they go upstairs. It's just like tennis right there. You see it. You see it hits the box, hits any part of the line, anything inside or on the line, it's a strike. They change it. Ball's called a strike. Batter doesn't like it. Calls for the review. And it happens quickly. It doesn't take forever like some.
So the players disagree with the umpire. They get kicked out of the game.
No, they can't. Not in this case.
I'm talking about currently.
Oh, yeah, no.
You can't argue with them.
No, you can't argue balls and strikes anyhow. But having said that, this takes all that BS out of the way.
Yeah.
So you got Aaron Boone's the king of it. Aaron Boone yells at everybody. Aaron Boone got thrown out of a game last year, and it was a fan who was yelling at the umpire. Aaron Boone didn't open his mouth, and the umpire threw him out.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That is, how is that okay?
It's not okay.
It also gets me to the point with like football. Like, why are there no microchips in these footballs so we can see where it actually lands on the field? We got these guys running around with freaking chains. What is this?
Well,
the 1960s still?
Now there's more and more technology.
Okay, well, they need to implement it more because I hate these calls and stuff that are just, you're crazy.
You know what? It's impossible to see exactly what goes on if where you are in the booth without the technology. Even on the field, it's so.
Okay, but that's why they're.
I remember I did a year when Kurt was here, and he was doing preseason Giant games. He asked me to do a spotter. A spotter is like play has happened. You say, okay, that was number 26 was a tackle. I guarantee you, whoever was called in those 3 games, they never made a tackle. I was calling numbers that didn't exist because you can't see.
Oh.
You can't see.
I know. Well, it's like 2020. What is it? 2025?
Yeah, back then you could. So that's what I'm saying. So you need technology to help. It's too quick. The ball goes down too quick. Yeah. Players push it up. Players push it back. It's so quick. And let's face it, let's not forget ourselves. These average referees are like 62 years old like me. So they can barely see. So that's the problem.
63.
So make it harder.
We were looking at a clip from spring training. This is Texas Rangers against the Angels. Safe at first base. And the umpire was like,
oh my God.
Safe.
So it's obvious he was going to say safe. Then he was going to say out. And he finally said safe.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's
crazy.
Look,
you know what? That's what I need.
Anyways, well, let's get on a new topic because I feel like this is, I guess, talking about basketball, going back to basketball and athletes with their really fun collaborations. This one, we're going to food now.
Food? Oh, food is that's nice.
Now language.
This is why we need human interaction because there's food involved. You can drink the whiskey all day.
Machines can do that too.
You drink Ali. No, they can't.
Can do that too.
Yeah, what? Oil? What do you want to do? What are they going to feed me?
Machines are already making food for people.
Oh, please, machines. They're not going to eat it.
We're about to get replaced machines. Okay, so I picked...
It says I'm not a machine. You don't even know that.
He's a machine right now. Kevin Durant and Joe the Juice, they collabed to make a sandwich. It's called the Steak.
The Steak.
And I said, Lou, you got to go pick up the sandwich.
Yeah.
We got to try it.
That'd be great.
So,
Shall we try it?
shall we try? Okay, first of all, I love Joe and the Juice, and I love this little package that they put it in. It's a basketball. Look how cute that is. Wait, you got to show. Look at you. Show the other side before you.
I'm going to show the side. Here we go.
The other side, other side, other side.
Come on now. I know. Show them both.
Little KD steak. Let me tell you what's in it.
Yeah.
I don't know why he called it just the steak. I feel like they could have jazzed it up.
For a plate is what we should have done.
I think they should call it the Easy Money Sniper Special.
Look at this. Look at this. I'll let you do the honors. Kevin Durant. He even signs it. Look at that. Kevin Durant.
He
Somebody
he
signed it.
signed it.
He signed our thing.
Wait, they don't cut it in half?
Nah, they don't. If you please, the way things work around these days, you're lucky we got a sandwich out of us.
Okay, we'll just do it like this.
Look at that. I'll take.
Okay. Was that one or that one?
You could have that.
Okay.
What's in it?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's in it. We have steak, Parmesan, pickles, tomato, arugula, honey mustard, salt, and pepper.
This is right up my alley. This is fantastic.
Guess who's
Shedding this thing.
some of the athletes have done the food collaborations, right? I need to put this down because I'm so hungry I could eat this whole thing, but then you're not going to be able to understand me. It's actually really good though. As you finish it. Michael Jordan, the steakhouses, Sinclair tequila. LeBron James, his Blaze Pizza. Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode Burgers, which I think that marketing is genius. And Patrick Mahomes is Whataburger franchise owner. So what athlete now, out of those, what athlete now would you actually trust to make a great meal?
Let's see. Who would I trust? Tommy DeVito. Who else?
Tommy DeVito. That's a good one.
Make you a beautiful Parmesan.
Why aren't you coming by? What?
Forget about it.
That's right.
Oh, I thought you said we got about a minute. I was like, oh, sorry.
I mean, he should open a restaurant. He doesn't play much, so that'd be perfect.
Okay, well, you need to call Tommy and tell him to come bring the cutlets by.
Yeah, we the cutlets.
Speaking about having a good time, wait till we see this. I gotta put my glass on. Do you think they work? Okay. High school throwbacks, because we're going back to the fact that we are athletes.
Alleged.
We're athletes. We may not look like it,
I'm alleged.
but we're serious athletes. And
Look at you. Is that you?
that's me. Oh, hold on. I got your cup.
Look at you on the swim team.
Look what I brought
Look at that.
today. I don't know why I still have this.
Wow.
Girls Letterman jacket.
Look at that.
Filled the F up.
That's
I
nice.
gotta put this on while I do this segment, you know?
That's nice.
How many I know so many passions there. Water polo, CIF.
Oh, well, you really were an athlete.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Qualified to talk about this stuff.
You really are. Yes, you are.
This is swim team. I actually, you know, it's funny. I had like a pretty crappy scholarship to swim at like an all-girls college, and I said, not doing that. So that was the extent of my career, but I did 3 sports in high school.
That was nice.
I know we're not talking about swimmers here, so.
Wait a minute. So you did
Also
swimming,
swimming, water polo,
Oh.
cross country.
cross country. That's impressive.
My friend went back to, there's cross country.
Look at that. I could never do that. I used to run track.
You used to run track?
Yeah, I was.
Photos of you in high school.
Well, good luck to that. I don't think they had cameras back then.
Oh, they did. It's called AI. I'll show you some of the photos we found of you back in high school.
Oh, look at that. There I am. Honestly, I did have an afro back then.
Yeah.
I did, and that's not me.
What do you mean that's not you? That is you.
That guy's too good looking. But
AI Lou.
That's AI Lou.
you know what? If I knew that, I would have went AI a long time ago. No, I played football. I played football with Vinny Testaverde at Sewanega High School. Played 3 years there. Broke my ankle, and that was it for me. I ran track when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
I used to run a 10-2-100. I could fly.
That's pretty good, actually.
I was good. I was fast.
That's actually pretty fast. Speaking about us being athletes, that's why we're here to talk about sports. Let's get to some rapid fire high school questions.
Okay. Here we go.
Worst fashion trend that you rocked in high school?
The afros. I just told you the worst one I did. That was bad.
The afro.
Yeah, that was bad.
I'm trying to think what was my worst one. Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
this was the 70s.
What are those things called? Okay. Oh, they were like a jersey material, and they cut off right here. They were like tight up here, and they went wide down here. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
No.
Not capris. There's a name for them, and I'm forgetting the name. Everyone wore them back. I was in high school. I graduated 2008. Everyone wore them like 2005, 2006.
I wasn't in high school in 2008, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know the fashion trends back then.
Not then.
Okay, I don't remember what it's called, but those pants, those fugly pants, I definitely wore those.
I mean, I go back to the 70s when they had bell bottoms. Remember?
They were like they were like a high waters version of bell bottoms, except it was jersey material.
Okay. Yeah, but that was a trend.
What about this? Who's more likely to skip class?
Who?
Who was more likely to skip class?
You and me?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't skip class because my mother worked in the library. So if I skipped class, I would have got nailed. So that's the only reason. So I couldn't. I never skipped class. No.
Never.
You.
I kind of skipped class.
And you had it.
But you know why? Okay, there's a reason for this.
Go for it.
So, like every year I was ASB vice president, very much involved in student council. And by my senior year, when I was ASB president, the last two classes, I was very close with my class president, and we would borrow our principal's car and just be like, we got to run some ASB errands, and we would just take it to go get in and out.
Wow.
But we had good grades.
So he gave you the car? Or she?
Yeah, I know. That would be so illegal nowadays.
Don't you just take it? You take it?
Can we borrow your car?
And they said yes.
Yeah.
Wow, they would never do it.
I know. The fact that we would
That'd be a problem.
That's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
That's a little crazy. I don't know why we did that, but it's because we knew we could do it. We're like, we have to go do some ASB errands. And
now, do you guys have license? Do you have a license when you do that?
That's a pause.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. We would have, because we were like 17, so we would have had our license.
Okay, I'll just ask.
But the fact that our principal just gave me the keys.
When I was a freshman in high school, a buddy of mine used to get his mother's car. None of us had high school. We were like 14 years old, so none of us. And he drove us all around.
You know what? Those are good old days.
Those were the 70s. Those were the
glory days.
Those were the 70s.
What about this? What was your biggest high school flex that does not matter now?
What do you mean by a flex? What does that mean?
You know what a flex is?
No, you got me.
Like it's something that you were really proud to show off, or something that you really proud that you accomplished. That was a really big thing back then. That's not important now.
Wow. So proud to accomplish. What the hell did we accomplish in high school so long ago?
No.
My speed. Like I told you, I could run.
No, but that's a flex in itself. It's like, okay, you're fast. But another flex.
Like an outfit or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, biggest high school flex.
I don't know. You got me. Go ahead.
Biggest high school flex that does not matter now would probably be asking out someone to a dance from another high school.
Okay.
And it was like, oh, you went outside of your people to the other school.
Oh, that's a flex?
That was a flex. What about this? If you had to go pro in one high school sport, what would it be? Golf.
Wow. If I had to play one sport, baseball, I would have loved to be a Major League Baseball player. Center field.
Really?
Yeah.
Too much pressure. Ugh.
No, I would love that. Baseball in high school was garbage. Nobody, basically they played on a rocky dirt field. Didn't even have any grass. It was not treated well.
Well, that is high school.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this one? Most unexpected career path your classmates took? He's like, drug dealer.
Well, I had a few of those. Unexpected. I tell you the truth. I'm trying to remember what moment.
Can't remember anyone from high school that you're like, wow, look what they did.
Unexpected, you're saying? That's the problem.
That is unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, I had people who were successful. I mean, I told you Vinny went to the NFL, and other friends of mine.
That's unexpected.
What's funny? I say unexpected, but I think a lot of us felt he had a chance.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So he was that good.
He was that good. NFL, maybe?
Your classmates are saying that about you right now. They're like, look at Lou, this podcast star. Look at him. Look at what he did.
Yeah.
We're jealous.
They should be.
We made it.
They should be. They should be jealous. Yes, they should.
Your classmates are like, look at Lou.
They should be jealous.
Living his life in his teal bright shirt.
Yeah. Stole it off the Miami Dolphins. That was because you played for the Dolphins. You swam for the Dolphins. That's why I wore this in honor of your swim record.
How did you know?
I know everything.
My pores.
I know. I know everything.
I'm kind of curious as what my time would be now if I try to go back and do it.
Do you still?
I mean, I haven't done it in years. I really don't know. I wonder what it would be. And it wouldn't be one. So it wouldn't be like But I wonder if it'd be that far off.
Well, probably not. I mean, you're in good shape. I can see that.
I'm like curious. I got to try that one day.
No, you're in good shape.
Next episode.
All right. What are our final thoughts for our next in sports Big East tournament preview? Thoughts on that? St. John,
I think St. John
taking the whole thing.
Yeah, they'll win it.
Okay, I'm hoping for that. MLB spring training. What's the next big controversy there?
Big controversies. I don't know about controversies, but it'd be nice if someone stops getting hurt. Everybody gets hurt. I mean, we talked about the two guys, the two biggest names, but
Sure.
like the Mets have 3 or 4 guys hurt. Would it be nice if it wasn't a mass unit?
Okay,
Like
that means we're talking about opening day drama, which we'll be getting to next. And then whatever viral sports mess happens next, if someone doo-doos their pants, we're going to talk about it.
Can't wait.
Someone pee-pees their pants, we're going to talk about it.
We're asking all eligible athletes to poop in their pants so we could have it on our podcast.
Yeah, we are eligible athletes, Lou.
No, but
You're forgetting.
Real athletes. Well, I know she's a real athlete, but that would be my case.
She's got the jacket in front of it.
I know. That's awesome. Look at that.
I don't know why I still have this. I really don't.
That's fantastic.
Anyways, next week, stay tuned because we might be bringing something else out from the old closet.
Oh, you don't want to get anything out of the closet. No, that's not a good idea. Never a good idea to take it out of the closet.